And then we will dig in. And then we will dig in. Okay, welcome. Welcome if you're joining us on YouTube or here in Zoom. We will do a quick midday Lenten lunchtime meditation centering time. So if this is your first time observing Lent, or if you're not even sure how you feel about observing it at all, that's okay. You are welcome to be here. If you are a longtime or lifetime observant of this season, welcome. You're welcome to be here. I'm going to try and keep these times. We'll do this every Friday at 12:30, and I'm going to try and keep these times to 15 or 20 minutes for us, so that especially for folks who have busy days or who are working during the day on Friday can drop in, join us, and then get back to what they're doing, just as a little centering moment in the middle of the day. So let's begin. I'm going to share my screen. And if you have a chalice or a candle nearby to light, you could light it now. If not, that's okay. There's one on the screen, and you could fix your gaze on that one instead. And I'll light one here for all of us. I'm Reverend Eileen. I'm the minister of the UU Church of Canandaigua. And I'm so glad you can be with us today. I have some chalice lighting words to share. They are by Jan Richardson, and they're called Blessing the Dust, a blessing for Ash Wednesday. And she wrote this: all those days you felt like dust, like dirt, as if all you had to do was turn your face toward the wind and be scattered to the four corners or swept away by the smallest breath, as insubstantial. Did you not know what the Holy One can do with dust? This is the day we freely say we are scorched. This is the hour we are marked by what has made it through the burning. This is the moment we ask for the blessing that lives within the ancient ashes, that makes its home inside the soil of the sacred earth. So let us be marked, not for sorrow, and let us be marked not for shame. Let us be marked not for false humility or for thinking we are less than we are, but for claiming what God can do within the dust, within the dirt, within the stuff of which the world is made, and the stars that blaze in our bones, and the galaxies that spiral inside the smudge we bear. So I want to invite you to take a minute now to get centered in your body. Hopefully you're already sitting somewhere comfortable, as comfortable a place as you have available to you anyway. Find yourself inside your body. If your mind was somewhere else, somewhere outside of yourself, call it back. If your feelings, if your heart is somewhere else, call it back into your body. Call it back into yourself. Let's take a deep breath now. And as you release your breath, release your shoulders down away from your ears. Take another deep breath. And as you let that breath go, let some part of you feel the ground beneath you, your feet, or your spine. Let some part of you feel supported by the chair you sit on or the table in front of you. Find a connection with this good earth. Breathe in. And as you exhale, let the corners of your mouth and the corners of your eyes drop down. Release whatever you're holding there. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, let your body sink into your seat. Let your mind and your heart sink into your body. Be here now in this moment with us. Our bodies are holding so much these days. Check in with your body. Scan it over. Notice what shows up for you today. Maybe you're feeling scorched, fragile, broken down, like we heard Jan write about. This is a season when we get to say to one another, yes, my heart is also breaking at the beauty and the pain of this world. Yes, I feel the fire of that same sorrow, and I am reduced to dust. Take a moment to notice in your body, your dust self. What are the ashes that are left in you after a great burning? What in you is elemental? What is it that can be changed but never eliminated? Let's breathe into that core of us. Yes, we may be reduced to dust, but dust is what this world is made of. Breathe in and know you are born of the body of this earth. The soil itself formed your body, your bones, your blood, your breath. Breathe out and know you are born of this cosmos. You contain the ashes of distant stars. Whole galaxies live in the dust of your being. Breathe in that connection. Breathe out everything else. Breathe in and know that whatever sorrow you hold, you are not alone in it. We are all children of Earth's dust. We are all part of those cosmic turnings. Let us breathe for a moment in silent connection now. As you continue to stay present in your breath, you can open your eyes or leave them closed as we hear a song from our own Bill Mills.
The time that you set foot on this earth to pass your day, you are walking on borrowed ground. You may stake no claims to the soil and to the water, to the creatures lying by. Even the breath you take is slow from on high. It all comes down in the end. On the works of your hand, though built of stone and honestly, no earthly house shall ever stand. It comes down in the end, like a handful of sand, and it all comes down in the end. As you walk along these boulders with the deed held in your hand, just remember you don't own this. You are a steward of this land. So seek wisdom and show mercy, leaving some for another day, where you will call upon yourself the same someday. It all comes down of your hand. Don't build a stone and honest people. The house and stand it comes down in the end. Like a handful of sand, it all comes down in the end. You drift out like a leaf, find your final resting place. You will return what you have borrowed. You will have to show your face. When you have some trouble soul, do you try to lend the hand of the kindness in the end? No shall stand. It all comes down of your hand. No built of stone and honest people. Earthly house shall never stand. It comes down and like a handful of sand, and it all comes down in the end. It all comes down of your hand. No built of stone and honest people. Earthly house shall never stand. It comes down. Handful of sand, and it all comes down.
Let's take one more deep breath in together. Let this understanding of ourselves as dust be a blessing to us. An understanding that there are elements of ourselves that are unchangeable. There is a home that we come from and go back to, and that connects us to all else. And so I offer you these words in closing today. I go to split wood in the afternoon as the shy winter sun starts to redden and sink low in the sky. Fat beech log from one of the towering grandmothers who toppled in our late fall thunderstorm stands proudly on my chopping stump. Old axe and I alight and sweep down, shoulders creaking. And the second sweep, arms, axe, log, all rise up above the quickly setting sun and plunge back to the earth. I return, tired arms filled, then belly of the stove filled, chimney exhaling. I pause for a moment, praying thanks to Old Woman Beach, to whom I feel too closely related. I also know what it is to topple to the earth in a storm, to split apart, heartwood exposed to the cold world, to feel consumed by hungry fire and to know the truth of transformation as I emerge on the other side, wholly changed. Let's take an inhale together And this time, let it out with a sigh. I want to thank you for being here today and invite you to join us next Friday. Next Friday, we're going to talk about fasting, which is a common Lenten practice, but not one I'm going to encourage you to take on, and maybe even discourage you to take on, at least until we give it some thought next week. But if you came today, it doesn't mean you have to be here next week. And you could drop in and leave when you feel ready, and take what you need from this. But I thank you so much for being here this afternoon, and I hope to see you all soon.